So Monique is responding to DL Hughley's daughter's response to her, bringing up her youngest sister's trauma in her battle with her father, DL Hughley. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where we get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. I finally have my voice back. I didn't get a chance to update you guys on Monique's response to DL Hughley's eldest daughter speaking out. So just a quick update. So this battle between Monique and DL Hughley, originally we thought it was over who was supposed to headline this show in Detroit. That's what we thought. But then Monique said, no, he's been coming at her for so long. When she was on his radio show, he brought up this very inappropriate game. And then she went on to post this old interview that DL did with Sway, where DL talks about not protecting his daughter. And a lot of you said, okay, Monique, now you've gone too far. Even people that love Monique said, no, now you've gone too far. Some even have said the same reason that you are mad at Oprah for bringing your predator on the show. Now you are doing exactly the same thing by bringing up DL Hughley's daughter and her trauma. Well, then DL Hughley's eldest daughter, not the daughter that DL was referring to, eldest daughter, Ryan Nicole, weighed in and really broke down to her, to Monique. Now you've gone too far. You sit here and talk about how you want to protect the ones behind you, that you want to protect Black women. However, you are a hypocrite. I'm paraphrasing. She didn't say those exact words, but that's basically what everyone's been saying and interpreting. Guys, I'm so excited about our new Pride merch. So many of you have been asking us to put out merch, and I said right now is a perfect time to put out merch because we have Prideified, rainbowfied our logo, and we've come up with so many really great options for kids, for mugs, stickers, sweatshirts, t-shirts, all kinds of things. Be sure to check out everything at TheKempire.com/shop. I'll post links in the description. Thank you in advance for supporting us, and happy Pride. Since then, Monique has reshared what Ryan Nicole said on her Instagram and captioned it by saying this: "Hey, young sister," and then in capitals, "thank you for the invitation for a discussion. We would like to take you up on it because it could be very healing for our community. Have real DL Hughley set up a time for you and your family and my husband and I to come on his show, and we will go from there. I love us for real." Here's the thing. So many of you have been saying on social media since we started reporting on this Monique and DL Hughley beef, take this offline. Go talk about this in private. Why do we have to see this? So much so you guys said you didn't want to see a town hall about this. Well, now people are saying, I'm done with Monique. I'm done. Now you want to go on his radio show to have this conversation? Girl, if you don't just go have a private conversation with these people, nobody wants to see you go back and forth and around about in circles about the same thing. And that's exactly what they've been doing. They've done at least 2-hour-long Instagram lives addressing this issue. It went from being an issue about being a headliner to another issue. People are still confused as to why Monique has a vendetta at this point against DL Hughley. Even his own daughter was like, there's so many things you could say about my father, but this is what you decide to bring up. I think this was the nail in the coffin when it came to people that were supporting Monique. I'm telling you, from the comments alone, from her post, this post alone, not the post where she originally shared the clip of DL Hughley talking about his daughter, this post where she shares DL's daughter's response to her, people are already saying, one person says, the show had nothing to do with her, quote, invitation. Someone else says, enough. Another person says, this is the most gaslighting rhetoric I've ever seen. Stop, sis. Please, with love and respect, get whoever is in your ear out and stop. Someone else says, opportunist, you get no airtime. Someone else says, this is exhausting. All over a comedy show? Another person says, no, she didn't ask for this. This isn't a public discussion. You are still wrong. Another person responds and says, I agree with everything she said. You were completely out of line, and at some point this needs to stop. You both are too old to do this back and forth BS. I've always been a fan of yours, but this is showing a different side that makes me want to reconsider. Let it go. And this is part of the reason why, after Monique shared that Sway interview with DL Hughley, she decided to do an IG Live because she saw that the tables had turned.
You know how many times we've been taken advantage of in private? In private? See, I've tried to have conversations in private. And when I had the conversation in private with a man named Tyler Perry, however, we had to record it because had I told y'all what he said and I didn't have his voice, y'all would have said I don't believe it. And even after I have the black man's voice saying what he did was wrong, y'all still saying, why would you record him? So I'm not backing up. I'm not being quiet. So if y'all want me to go away and be quiet, don't come to where I play. But if you come to where I play, I'm going to play the way I want to play. For those of you who say, here she get ready to take herself there again.
There they go again.
For my community, I'll take myself there. It's a damn shame that you won't.
The people that were once supporting Monique were now turning on her and saying, Monique, now you've gone way too far. You've already, in your comedy act, had brought up DL's wife. Now you're bringing up his daughter's trauma, where he was owning the fact that he didn't protect his daughter. You somehow try to manipulate that and try to have people turn on DL. His own daughter said, there's a lot you could say about my father, but this was too far. This was too far. I don't know what this will mean for Monique. I don't believe in the whole cancel culture. I believe people can support whoever they want to support. Even if you don't agree with me, if you're new to the channel, we welcome everyone's opinions here. So I don't believe in, cancel someone for their opinion. However, Monique, there are repercussions for things that you say in public. There are repercussions. And now people have decided whether or not they want to continue to support you and your work based off of your recent actions. Guys, let's continue to have this conversation below. I want to know your reaction to Monique's response that she wants to have this conversation on DL Hughley's radio show. Guys, as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.